Welcome, Taurus, to your October Astro Dice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. We do have the full moon on the 6th. So that's that harvest moon. We'll be getting that reading out pretty soon as well. Let's get in here and see what's going on with you. For those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot, make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. So let's get in here, bull gang, and see what's going on. This message for October. The sun coming out, talking about your soul's journey, destiny, and going into the 12th house with some Scorpion energy. Twelfth house is talking about your inner self, dreams, secrets, the past, subconscious, and karma. Okay. And going straight over here to the sun. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. Your soul's journey. What are you going after? Your right, where are you going to become your legendary self? Doing it with some Scorpion energy. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, magnetically charming, and also seductive and possessive. There's some secretiveness going on over here, Taurus, but you might be keeping things to yourself at this time as you are moving toward your destiny on your path over here. You might be going after something, you might be manifesting something, and you're just kind of keeping it to yourself as you are moving. I do see that you are, there's a little bit of a secret because we are also, like I said, in the 12th house. The 12th house is also this area of your life that is overwhelming you. You yield to the greater cause of power. But like I said, it's also about keeping those secrets, those plans to yourself. There could be something that is overwhelming you that you're trying to overpower. You're trying to keep those dreams alive. You're trying to get past this area. You might even have the past coming back as karma to try and, right, kind of bring up a situation again. And you might be trying your hardest to get past that and not have to deal with that again. So we'll see what's going on. I do know, Taurus, that you have gotten through a lot of karma within just this summertime. So it could be that either something's trying to come back around, or that you're really trying to get past that to something bigger, something greater. So getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month for the beautiful Taurus. That's why the sun is here. The sun is here for, there it is, the karma, the judgment, the understanding, the absolution, going after that inner calling. Keeping yourself at mercy for yourself, saying there's something bigger, I'm after a bigger cause. Bringing on those bigger opportunities. Could be even new commitments, new relationships, whether outside of I don't know, I want to say there could be relationships like at work. For some of you who have friends that you might want to, that you're starting to date, and maybe you're keeping it hush-hush. Taking the relationship outside of the friend zone into a bigger area of love. Keeping it to yourself. There is a lot of teamwork and collaboration at this time, really grounding yourself, addressing a lot of issues that are going on, implementing a lot of change, and also resting and reevaluating and evaluating situations around you. There is something about maybe even rebuilding. It could be a slow progress, rebuilding something. It could be anything at this point. You are the Queen of Pentacles. I do see you. Yeah, there it is. Keeping hush-hush. And keeping to yourself. Looking at the star in your lantern over here. Yeah, commitments. You might have a new commitment that's coming up whether it's a job. Commitments don't always have to be love, but for some of you, it is a love situation where you are keeping this to yourself. I don't want it out yet that I am with this Capricorn or this Virgo. It could be anybody, but I do have Capricorn here twice, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn and you don't want anybody to know that you're really with Capricorn. Like I said, maybe it's in the friend zone, maybe it's at the work zone, maybe it's just a new situation. You don't want people, you know, in your business. For others of you, there is this big thing too where you're also being alone when you need that alone time, Taurus. It's like, I'm going to nurture this situation. I'm looking at my finances. I'm looking at what I need to build. Trying to boost. Could be new responsibilities that are coming up. I mean, we did have and that new, we did have that new moon in Virgo, and here's that Virgo here. That is always talking about perfecting things, you know. So you could be literally looking at things, re-examining things to, you know, for perfection, to perfect things. Especially when it comes to your money. But it is whatever is overwhelming you, Taurus, no matter what the situation is. And yeah, it could be overwhelming in a couple of areas of your life. It doesn't have to be, you know, just one area. Going straight to the mid-month over here. Show me what's going on. Feeling like you're in some kind of competition at this time. Making a delay. And having the desire to make amends and reconcile with someone, or wanting to forgive someone for some kind of competition, conflict that they started or that's been going on, or maybe it was something from the past that you would like to get past now. Clarify on the Five of Wands. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone. Why the Five of Swords is in reverse. Having a mental understanding and the breakthrough with the Ace. You have two aces. Wow. And a recovery from financial loss. And having improvements. It's almost like you may be forgiving someone for overspending money. You may have had someone who took all your money. You know, maybe you were holding on to some kind of resentment that had something to do with finances, and now you're letting that go because you do have all these inspired new projects and all these new beginnings coming out. Wow, talk about new beginnings. Around the 13th to the 15th, you definitely have some kind of new beginning that's going to give you some kind of financial stability, guys. Clarify on the Five of Pentacles, why the Five of Pentacles is here with the improvement. Preparation and progress and foresight. Engaging you in the love, luck. I don't know. It just feels like the love and luck of money. Having some kind of whatever is overwhelming you when it comes to money, and in the mid-month, it's all over. It's more prominent now. You're starting to ground yourself. You're starting to see the wealth. You're starting to feel the opportunities coming towards you. Just feels like by Scorpion season, you're going to have, you know, all these new choices and all these new things that are coming together. If you're networking, you know, your networking is, you know, coming together. You're learning, you're gaining professional recognition in your job, whatever is going on, you're becoming more disciplined, you're finding more money coming to you. You might have felt like you were overspending, you might have been risky in investments, and now you're seeing more investments coming back together. The end of the month, you do have the Chariot in reverse. 2. Well, you have 2 coming out. And the Page of Cups. At the end of the month, you definitely feel more self-disciplined. You might feel like you have someone who's more aggressive around you, and you might be having some difficult decisions about where you're going to keep your attention, trying to avoid them. Just look like you are being very head over heart about this and staying within your truth. You may have this passionate new person coming towards you, but we already talked about that before, where everything is engaging into new love, deeper love, a new healthy, stable love. Maybe that's why you just don't want to tell anybody over here too. Maybe it's a secret admirer thing. Maybe it's so fresh and so new, you know, you're not even sure if you want to keep it. So why should we go tell, you know, people all about it? However it is. But it does feel like no matter what, when it comes to love over here, you're more focused on your partnership. And when it comes to this situation, if you know it's not love, and you have a new partner in a job, you guys could be very focused around the new energy that's coming through. But I do feel like there is someone around you who's a little pissy. But maybe that's another reason why you were keeping this secret, was maybe a secret from this person. Could be anybody, right? I just don't want them there because they're always negative, Nancy, whatever. It does feel like you're going to prioritize a lot of rest, though, because you're going to manage a lot of stress when it comes to this situation, and fatigue. So if you do feel a lot of fatigue and a lot of stress, and this is going to be down here towards Halloween time, it's like you want to get out there, you want to have some fun, you're going to find yourself very creative, very fun, but it does feel like you might get run down a little bit. Okay, so you're definitely going to want to meditate. You're definitely going to want to withdraw, you know, and take time out for yourself. Okay. Yeah, the week for me on this one just feels fatigue. Just feels like the fatigue. It just feels like I need time now to, you know, reactivate my energy. Okay, so that's all it really feels like. It doesn't feel like there's any real panic over here or sickness or anything. I don't feel anything like that. Taurus, I just feel like it's more like you need to go fulfill your energy. Okay. Because you're going to have some huge switch up. Something that you're doing is bringing in the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to feel like you're cleaning house. Wow. Holy crap. I feel like you're cleaning house over here. Something over here is going on. You have the Seven of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles to the cleanup to the Three of Cups. Happy celebration for some kind of standing in the spotlight to the situation, some kind of fame and fortune that you're going to feel, some kind of glow up. But you're going to have to feel like I'm ready for this, right? That's why I'm saying you're going to have such a shift over here that you are going to feel the fatigueness coming through. But it's good because you have this change that's coming, that you're going to need all this new energy. Yeah, you're going to need all this new energy for this new change. Okay, that's coming through. Wow. Guys, that is amazing. You guys have an amazing month coming through. I see it's almost like you're in this place, Taurus, to where you're getting ready for a huge shift. So it's almost like you're kind of buckling down and not allowing everything to overwhelm you. But it's going to feel a little overwhelming because it's kind of like, hey, are you ready, you know, for this manifestation to come through? Here, it's going to feel a little testy. So it does feel like it's kind of the shake-up, you know, before something big is getting ready to pop out at you. It's kind of weird though, because it does kind of feel like it isn't a baby step scenario. It's like you're ready to urge to create, and then I'm going to create, and then I keep going, and I'm keeping going, and then boom, there it is. Now, it could be something you've been working on for quite a while also, Taurus, so, you know, we'll see how it's going to go throughout the month, but otherwise, I really do see that right now is going to be a time of really paying attention, because you're wielding magic over here, and whatever you've been wielding for the year is starting to see itself come through. Aces of the gift. They're saying, you know what, let's go. And like I said, I love it down over here because it says, here's your Ace of Pentacles that you've been manifesting. You've been planting your seeds for this. You might even rethought some situation or coming clean about a situation, or somebody might be coming clean about that situation, but it's all good because, and it was keeping secrets as well, because I do believe that whatever you're manifesting, you're keeping it really tight-lipped over here. Right? And then boom, you have this explosion that's going to actually transform everything around you. Okay? I love it. I love it. So it's almost like get ready for phase 2 of 2025, you know, because this is like phase 2, and then you're going to have, I don't know, it just feels like you're going to have another phase coming in. And like I said, it does feel like Scorpion season. And I said that earlier, earlier. And this is going to be Scorpio season. So it's like, here, I'm giving you this money. I'm giving you this reset. It's like hitting the reset button. That's it. It's hitting the reset button. I'm going to give you the improvement of your finances. And then boom, I'm going to give you something really big coming in Scorpion season. So, okay, guys, that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.